A good news from Qatar, India's battle for its Navy officers and national pride at stake. The release of India's 8 retired Navy officers detained in Qatar on alleged espionage charges marked as a significant victory for India following 18 months of effort. Their release on February 5, 2024 highlight the strong diplomatic tie between India and Qatar. It is also linked to Prime Minister Modi's involvement. This event not only strengthened the bilateral relationship but also underscored the importance of cooperation and mutual understanding between two nations. The good news has come from Qatar for India, where in November month, Qatar court agreed to hear India's concern on the death sentence plea of 8 India's former Navy officers. But before people, for those who don't know what is happening here, how India's 8 ex-Navy officers catch by Qatar agency and gave death sentences. 2 years back, when Qatar initiated the nuclear submarine program with Italy, they felt a gap of expertise, including their maintenance, operations, and how the whole program will operate. The condition was not wanting to rely on other countries in case of secrecy and security issues. They saw India as a reliable partner in various fields, especially India's former Navy officers, due to its expertise in ocean navigation and ocean warfare. Following to this, Qatar approached some of ex-Indian Navy officers to be part of nuclear submarine program. In order to make this nuclear submarine program continue, Qatar sent these 8 Indian Navy officers to Italy. At the same time, a similar instance happened when Pakistani ISI agents saw these Indian retired officers. They found these Indian Navy officers intelligence assets in this program, working on crucial aspects importance for Qatar national security. The agent informed the Pakistan government about these whole things. When the news eventually leaked in the media, the Pakistani local media published that India's retired Navy officers were jeopardizing Qatar national security detail for Israel, which is currently an enemy of Hamas, Iran, and even the Qatar government. Qatar has a close tie with Iran, and Qatar government has officially funded Hamas and exported weaponries to Hamas against Israel through Egyptian route. After hearing this from Pakistan without collecting hard evidence, they immediately suspend these 8 India's Navy officers and cut ties with the company that had hired them. Then they were sent under the bar immediately and without confirming with the Indian government. The Qatari government ran a secret trial over these former Navy officials and awarded them sentence. When the Indian government got this news, India has immediately responded on global stage and applied for plea to the Qatari court and ICJ. Why Qatar gave good news to India on his former Navy officers? However, there is a catch when Qatar awarded its sentence to India's former Navy officers. It happened after India gave some support to Israel in the war with Hamas, initially in United Nations while not condemning Israel action officially. Most geopolitical experts thought it was Qatar's strategy to pressure India into supporting Hamas and Palestine on the global stage because both incidents happened one after another. Then after one more meeting in United Nations, a resolution was passed for criticizing Israel action in the named territory occupation. At that time, a stunning reversal from the previous vote. India officially supported Palestine and criticized Israeli action in the United Nations. This was India's first time publicly criticizing Israel. India also condemned Hamas act and their action, as well as the way they choose to target innocent people. This make it look like Qatar successfully pressured India on Hamas matter while putting 8 ex-Navy officers in difficult position. Most probably this could happen because Qatar has authority in the region and they can frame any rule anytime when it suits their interest. As we all know, the Qatar economy heavily dependent on oil export, with the global shift toward a greener economy and the decline of oil demand. Qatar need to diversify its national economy from oil to other sectors. They have started program for this, creating a tourist-friendly environment and becoming a top destination for the rest of the world. Along with that, they also need to maintain softer stance on their administration and judiciary. If a country hand out a harsh sentence on any minor issues, no one would want to visit such a place, fearing unjust judgment, which is mostly unacceptable in today's world. On the other side, for India, this act by the India's ex-officials can be harm India-Qatar relation in long run. India on its side sees this as a matter of national pride where its officials are accused and given by sentence in other country. Considering all these things and with India's upcoming election in 2024, it become crucial for government. India will do whatever it's possible on global stage to bring back these Navy officers. And finally this has happened. We saw release of these 8 Indian Navy officers